Don Rickles, born Donald J. Rickles on May 8, 1926, in Queens, New York, emerged as one of the most influential figures in comedy during the 20th century. Growing up in the Jackson Heights neighborhood, Rickles was raised in a Jewish family, where he quickly developed a sharp wit and quick humor. His father, Max Rickles, was an insurance agent, and his mother was a homemaker who recognized Don's early talent for humor. After high school, Rickles briefly attended the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, initially aspiring to become a serious actor on Broadway. However, his natural comedic timing, paired with his sarcastic edge, led him toward the world of stand-up comedy. After serving in the U.S. Navy during World War II, Rickles began performing in nightclubs, initially as a filler between dramatic acting roles. This shift to comedy would define his career and lead him to legendary status. Breakthrough moment with Frank Sinatra. Rickles' comedic approach was unconventional and irreverent, as he would routinely insult the audience members in a playful yet sharp manner, making no distinctions between celebrities and everyday people. One of the most significant turning points in Rickles' career occurred in Miami, when he insulted Frank Sinatra from the stage. Most performers would have treated Sinatra with the utmost reverence, but Rickles' fearless approach had a different outcome. Rather than being offended, Sinatra was amused by Rickles' boldness, and the two became fast friends. Sinatra, impressed by Rickles' humor, became one of his greatest supporters, helping him gain access to Hollywood circles and connecting him with other influential stars. This friendship not only elevated Rickles' career, but also cemented his place in the entertainment world, showcasing his confidence and his ability to connect with even the biggest celebrities. The rise of a comedy icon. By the early 1960s, Rickles had become a regular fixture on television, particularly on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, where his quick wit and unfiltered insults delighted audiences. His appearances on variety programs like the Dean Martin Celebrity Roasts became legendary, where his roast-style humor became the highlight of the evening. Rickles' style of comedy, which he referred to as insult humor, was unlike anything audiences had seen before. His talent for roasting people, regardless of their status or celebrity, was always executed with love and affection, earning him the affectionate nickname Mr. Warmth. His ability to connect with diverse audiences, from Hollywood royalty to ordinary people, made him one of the most unique comedic voices of his time. This rare blend of cutting humor and underlying warmth made Rickles a beloved figure in the entertainment world. Success in film and television. In addition to his successful stand-up career, Rickles was a versatile actor. He appeared in films such as Run Silent, Run Deep, 1958, alongside Clark Gable and Burt Lancaster, and Kelly's Heroes, 1970, starring Clint Eastwood. His ability to seamlessly switch between dramatic and comedic roles showcased his range as an actor, establishing him as a well-rounded performer. In the 1970s, Rickles starred in the sitcom C.P.O. Sharkey, where his biting humor was channeled into the role of a U.S. Navy Chief Petty Officer. The show was a reflection of Rickles' unique comedic voice, mixing sarcasm and humor with a touch of tenderness. He also made frequent appearances on talk shows, where his off-the-cuff remarks and unpredictable nature made him a fan favorite, ensuring his relevance in an ever-changing entertainment landscape. Reviving his career with Toy Story. The 1990s and 2000s saw a resurgence in Don Rickles' career, much of which can be attributed to his role as the voice of Mr. Potato Head in Pixar's Toy Story franchise. This role introduced Rickles to an entirely new generation of fans, who may not have been familiar with his stand-up work, but came to know his unique brand of humor through the animated films. Rickles' voice brought Mr. Potato Head to life with his signature sarcasm and quick wit, making the character a memorable part of the beloved Toy Story series. Rickles continued to perform in Las Vegas and Atlantic City, where he delighted audiences with his unapologetically old-school comedic style. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Rickles did not feel the need to adjust his humor for changing times, trusting that his audiences understood that his jokes came from a place of affection, not malice. Personal life. A love story with Barbara. Don Rickles' personal life was deeply intertwined with his career. In 1965, he married Barbara Sklar, a woman from Philadelphia who became the center of his life. Their marriage, lasting more than 5 decades, was one of the most enduring aspects of Rickles' personal journey. Despite his public persona as the Merchant of Venom, Rickles often shared a softer, more sentimental side when talking about Barbara. Their relationship was built on mutual respect, love, and humor. Rickles himself admitted that finding love was not easy for him in his younger years. His sharp humor, which made him a star on stage, often led to misunderstandings in his personal life. However, when he met Barbara, he was struck by her ability to remain unfazed by his humor. It was her grounded nature and quiet strength that attracted Rickles and made her the perfect partner for him. Fatherhood and family tragedy. Rickles and Barbara had 2 children, Mindy and Larry, who both carved out their own paths in the entertainment world. Mindy followed in her father's footsteps by pursuing acting, while Larry found his niche behind the scenes as a producer. Tragically, Larry passed away in 2011 from pneumonia at the age of 41, a devastating loss for the Rickles family. Despite his tough exterior and comedic persona, the death of his son left a profound impact on Rickles, who spoke openly about the deep pain it caused him. The loss of Larry was a reminder for Rickles of the fragility of life, and he often shared how much his family meant to him. His grandchildren, Ethan and Harrison, brought new joy and perspective into his life, often amusing him by admiring his voice role as Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story more than his long career as a stand-up comedian. The tragic passing of Barbara Rickles' wife, Barbara, who had been his steadfast partner for more than 5 decades, passed away on March 14, 2021, from non-Hodgkin lymphoma. The timing of her death was poignant, as it occurred exactly 56 years after the couple's wedding. Rickles often credited Barbara for being a stabilizing force in his life, and her passing was a great personal loss. Their marriage had been a symbol of enduring love, with the couple often praised by their friends and colleagues for their genuine affection and respect for one another. As Rickles once said, Barbara was his rock, providing him with the emotional support he needed to navigate the highs and lows of Hollywood life. The symmetry of her passing on the same day as their wedding anniversary underscored the depth of their connection, making her loss even more heartbreaking for Rickles. Rickles' complex relationship with Denzel Washington. While Don Rickles was known for his willingness to roast anyone, celebrities, presidents, or ordinary fans, there was one actor who seemed to provoke a different reaction in Rickles: Denzel Washington. The 2 men had a famously strained relationship, largely due to Washington's stoic demeanor. Unlike many other stars, Washington did not laugh or react to Rickles' insults, which deeply irritated the comedian. Rickles thrived on reactions, whether they were from laughter, discomfort, or surprise, and Washington's refusal to engage with his humor made him a challenge that Rickles could never overcome. This created an unspoken tension between the two, with Rickles often remarking on Washington's impenetrable nature. Despite this, Washington remained one of the few figures who could maintain an air of dignity that Rickles couldn't break, which both frustrated and intrigued the comedian. Enduring influence on comedy and pop culture. Even after his passing, Don Rickles' influence on comedy continues to resonate. His groundbreaking style of insult comedy, which walked the line between biting humor and heartfelt affection, remains a significant part of his legacy. Rickles had a unique ability to take risks and challenge societal norms while making sure that everyone, regardless of their status, felt included in the joke. His career spanned multiple generations, adapting to new media formats like film and television while remaining true to his roots. As the voice of Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story, he introduced his brand of humor to a whole new generation. Rickles' career trajectory is a testament to his adaptability, and his fearless approach to comedy will continue to inspire generations of performers. Even in death, Rickles' contributions to comedy and pop culture are celebrated, ensuring that his legacy endures.